Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to run retro video games on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch with no jailbreak and no computer. I'm showing this on computer just because my computer is faster and just easier to do it. So I'm going to start off by explaining what an emulator actually is. So basically, an emulator is basically an application that allows you to run video games or on something other than the video game console. And to get those video games, you'll need to go online and search up ROMs or ROMs. I'm going to call them ROMs just to save time. And basically, ROMs are basically the actual video games themselves. And basically, once you find a ROM online, you have to put it with a certain emulator that will actually work with it, with that certain type of game, because obviously all games are different. They have different formats, file formats, and all that stuff, and also made differently for each console. So if you don't have the right type of emulator, it will not work. So I'm going to show you, and now basically, there's this company called iEmulators, and you might know them if back in the day, well, not too long ago, back in iOS 10 or longer ago, when you went to screen record, you had to go to them to find a way to do it without jailbreaking your device. Obviously, that's not really a must-need feature anymore, because Apple is kind of finally allowed screen recording with safety warnings on it and whatnot, so privacy warnings to make sure. The reason why they didn't want to do it for a long time, by the way, is because they were worried that it can continue recording even when you think it's off, allowing it to capture personal data and all that sort of stuff without you knowing. And just for safety, they said, let's include this for a while, and eventually they did. So, but yeah, that's not why we're here today, though. We're going to be talking about video games and how to run them. So let's go to the site. Here on so here's iEmulators right here. This is their logo here. And they've got a lot of different types of emulators for all sorts of different games. Now here's the problem though. The issue with the site though is, as you can see from these notifications, a lot of them keeps getting revoked, like from revocations, stuff like that, like from Apple, because they don't like it, they figured out ways to revoke it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna eventually find ways to contradict this, and it just keeps happening and happening and happening. Some apps may not work at the moment, just letting you know that. I'm gonna show you the ones that do work at the moment. So if you go down, so here's all this stuff. Air shower bar magnet, Delta lights. This is the first one, and it's basically the light version of an app that will be coming out soon. It's called Delta. It allows you to run NES, but you do need Swift Playgrounds for it to work, and you need to subscribe to some sort of thing. So I personally wouldn't recommend it that much, just because I think it does cost money. Oh yeah, by the way, you can go to Build Store too if you don't want any ads, and if you want a bit more stuff, but that does cost money, just mind you. From the cloud, I record. Okay, so Gameplay Color is the next one here. It's basically a Game Boy Color emulator. So any Game Boy Color things, games that you find online will work. ROMs that you find will work on this, and yeah, you need also to get this to work, you need to get Google Drive and iDownloader and stuff like that. And yeah, you can go to the gameplay website, Gameplay Color and stuff like that. Here's the first actual proper app though. This is a really good one. This one, GBA for iOS. Basically, it's an app that's very good actually, because basically it's an app that's used to just be for the Game Boy Advance, or was on GBA, but also it now supports GBC Game Boy Color and GB Game Boy games as well. And you can do quite a bit, and it's pretty easy actually. You just sync the ROM, and I'm gonna show you how to do it too, just to make it a bit easier, because there's a certain way that you're supposed to do it, and a very easy way to do it. So I'll show you how to do it, but right now I'm just showing you all the apps, just because obviously other people want different types of games, so I want to show you all of them. So yeah, there's this one. This is one that just came out. It's called GC for iOS, otherwise known as GameCube for iOS. You may know the GameCube from the meme that showed up earlier in 2018. But it's also a really great console, and I've been trying to get GameCube games for the longest time, but here's the problem is, this is one of the issues with downloading ROMs in your iPhone or iPad. This isn't much of a problem on Macs or PCs that have literally hundreds and hundreds of gigabytes of space. I literally have a Seagate, a hard drive with me right now, that's literally 3 or 4 terabytes. I think it's 3. So I don't have to worry about space on here, but on my iPad mini 2, which I'm going to be going to eventually to show you how this works, it only has like 16 gigabytes. So the issue with that is if you want to get like a gigabyte game, you're most likely not going to have space for that or anything like that. So you might most likely will want to get really retro games from like the early 90s or even 80s, because those games will actually are like kilobytes. They're not even a megabyte big. So they won't do too much to your device or anything like that. But yeah, GameCube games though are a lot bigger, just mind you. So definitely an issue, but it's still really good though. Anyway, yeah, you know the drill. It's GameCube ROMs will work with this. And this is another version of it that's a bit older, but GBA for iOS is a lot better personally. Okay, let's go to the next one here. It's not scroll wheel is deciding not to work on me right now. Dang it. Is there a way to scroll? Let me reset emulators because here we go. Let's try this now. Here we go. Here's the next one. Gear System. It's basically a Sega Master System emulator and also a Game Gear emulator too. And this is really great if you want to get stuff like the old Sonic games, Sonic the Hedgehog games. I actually have a couple of those right now. And even though it says it won't work on like iOS 12, it actually does. Cause I tried it on my iPad, it works fine. So, oh yeah, by the way, another thing too, people are saying like, the safety when it comes to downloading ROMs is honestly pretty good. Like, I haven't had any problems at all. And emulators also, like, none of these have like viruses in them or anything like that. Like, I promise. Like, I've never had a problem ever with this, so I'm not too worried. But, yeah, when it comes to downloading ROMs though, you should probably be careful. When it comes to these actual like emulators, you should be good. So that's good news. Yeah, so it says Sega Master System, Game Gear, all ROMs for those two will work. It's very good. Let's go to Happy Chick. And this next one, unfortunately, doesn't exactly work at the moment. And this is pretty annoying too, because actually this is like my favorite one. Because Happy Chick, what's really good about it is you don't have to go around downloading ROMs. You literally just search up stuff, and it'll find ROMs for you. It's like basically like a search engine for ROMs pretty much, and you can play them right from the app as well. It's like perfect. I think this might be the best iOS emulator ever. I'm not even kidding. Way better than like any of these other ones. But it doesn't work right now. I don't know, because whenever I try to download it, it says that it can't connect to like the people who made this and stuff. So I don't really know why this isn't working, but it's fine. Maybe they'll fix it hopefully pretty soon. Okay, here we go. Here's this actual scroll thing. iDOS, which is, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I honestly don't really know what this is. It's kind of a weird one. I don't know what a DOS is. I'm just gonna skip over this. If any of you guys know what a DOS is, then you guys can use it. I don't know. This is revoked by the way. If you see these red thumbs downs right here, that means that it's currently not working or revoked. These ones are good. And we got Eclipse 2.0, which isn't. I tried it before, and it's not working much either. But it's fine, really. Like, it's pretty much exactly like GBA for iOS 2.1, except it also includes SNES games, but it only works for Android. You can see here, it says it doesn't work on iOS. But it's fine, really. Like, if you, for the most part, you can just get GBA for iOS 2.1 and it'll work exactly the same way. iNDS, this one is a really good one for, so there's a bunch of other versions of these apps too here, but they're all old. This is a brand new one, the one's newest. Like, for instance, NDS for iOS is another one here. Actually on the same site, but it's outdated, so you shouldn't use it. It doesn't work that well anymore, but this one is a lot better. It's much newer, so any NDS games, or Nintendo DS games, ROMs or whatever, should work on this. iTransmission is a iOS BitTorrent client. Again, I don't really know what this is either. Anyone who wants this, I guess, can use it. iSSB, now this is a bit different one. It's actually a Super Smash Bros. Game. So it's a bit different, actually, than most. But if you do, and there's quite a few issues with this, it's kind of outdated a little bit. Like, it doesn't actually support, like, it's actually designed for, like, a 4-inch display. I think it's actually designed for older displays, like like the iPhone 4S or whatever, which is a bit shorter. And the problem about those aren't exactly quite 16 by 9. Sorry, I had to go somewhere for a second. But anyway, as I was saying, this is designed for a screen that isn't really 16 by 9. It's actually more like 14 by 9. So it's like not really not great on even phones. Yeah, my sister's home now. But yeah, it's not really that good in a lot of HDS ways. Just letting you know that. This one does not work anymore. This it doesn't work either actually, but basically this is one of the SNES or Super Nintendo Entertainment Systems. Super Nintendo is what I usually call it, but yeah, you know what I mean though. It's like one of those emulators, and yeah. Fortunately though, it doesn't work anymore really. It's kind of outdated. NES MU, so this is designed for NES games, which is, yeah, or a Famicom Disk System actually. That's also what it's called too. So, both those types of ROMs will work on this emulator. This is an older version of the NES thing that I showed you earlier, so it's not very good. New gamepad. This one currently isn't working. Hopefully they'll fix it eventually. Actually, they've got a lot of good stuff here, like MAME, PlayStation Portable, Nintendo DS, and Game Boy Advance. And there's a couple other ones here too, including the Nintendo 64. But basically, unfortunately, it doesn't work that well anymore though, which is annoying. I'm hoping they'll fix it eventually, but for right now, currently as I make this, it's currently not working. So, I have to wait about. Okay, and then we also got two versions of PSPP, SSPP, or it's also a PlayStation Portable emulator. And basically, there's an old version of it, which isn't very good, as you can see here. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't, yeah, it says, yeah, it may not run at full speed on jailbroken devices and stuff. This one's a lot better. It's a bit newer, so that's another thing. Provenance, which also requires CD Impactor to work. So I think it will work, but you do need this to get it to work, which is annoying. Honestly, I don't really know that much about the CD Impactor, so I'm gonna let you guys read about that. But basically, yeah, Provenance is a multi-Sega and SNES emulator. So, two more screen recorders here for iOS 6 remote files. RetroArch currently doesn't really work that well either. Hopefully, it'll be back to working soon. It's got quite a few different games that it supports, as you can see here. SNES for iOS is an old version that doesn't work that well anymore. Yeah, what's up?
Are you doing a voiceover?
No, this is like an actual video.
Oh wait, what are you filming on?
I'm screen recording right now by my desktop.
Oh, so I'm on a ROM right now.
What?
I'm on a Tomodachi ROM.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them how to do it. Say here. Yeah, but any SNES for iOS is old version of it that isn't that great, so don't try it. And then this is a screen recorder. So yeah, that's pretty much all the ones that you can get for iOS. And there's many other ones you can get for Mac and PC, but these ones are specifically designed for iOS and also Android too. Some of these are also designed for Android. So now I'm going to show you how to actually get a ROM. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you how to get a ROM now. So basically, how you do it is, you can go on a computer for this, but in reality, all you really need to do is use Safari. So basically, I'll show you. So you search up any ROM that you want. So in this case, I'm going to get Sonic Hedgehog 3 ROM, and type in the certain console that you want as well. So for instance, I'm going for Game Gear. I'm gonna look online until you can find one that works. Here's a good one from the website Cool. There's many other ones that you can use as well. And yeah, you can see here, emulator required to play this from. I already have that, and it's very small, obviously, because back then consoles couldn't like handle a lot of bigger filed, bigger files. So download now. It shouldn't take. It should literally take a second or so for the towards. And then yeah, that was what I did last. So go to more, and you want to look for the gear system, and it already says open the in-game gear system down there, then just do that. So copy the gear system. And it should work. It looks like, yeah, perfect. Okay, so, yeah, so that's basically how you download the ROM. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a different clip now, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at, so we got 4 emulators that we're going to be looking at today. So, INDS, GBA for iOS, the iOS 11 version, because that one works better on mine. Gear System and ISSB. So let's start with INDS. I've got 2 games on here, Tom and Actually Collection and Mario Kart DS. I'm going to go to the Mario Kart DS here. Oh yeah, so there's an audio save after a while. I'm going to click launch normally because I don't need to save on this one. And it'll give you these controls here. It should eventually load in 2 different screens. And there isn't going to be any sound just because I'm currently screen recording this, obviously. So we're going to do this, and we're going to set it up. Make sure we have the right stuff. And because this is designed for a touchscreen, you can actually do a touchscreen. Like,
There's nothing to do with my world right now.
okay, I'm going to do that one. And we're going to go in, and you see how one screen, the top screen is on the top, and then another one is on the bottom. Because that's how it would look on actual Nintendo DS. What's really good is you can actually use your fingers instead of a stylus this time, which is great. Which on some apps it might be hard to do that just because, you know, they're probably designed for a stylus, not your actual fingers. But it's fine. So I'm going to change it to the other layout of this.
Which friend of mine should I make in Tamagotchi collection?
Make Tamisha.
Okay.
It should give you a list eventually, Foos. Yeah, here we go, look. My nickname is INDS, just automatically put that as soon as I got this, so... oh god, it's kind of hard to control this. It's not very good frame rate either, sorry about that. Oh, let's go. So, yeah, basically, you just play it like a regular DS. And yeah, you can see it's got the same controls as like... If you got another power up, let's see what I got. Oh, that's good. That's perfect timing. On 4th. Oh, dang it. Oh no, I'm 8th place now. Shoot, I was doing really well too, actually. I spoke too soon then, I guess, because I'm currently... If it's glitchy, like it is for me right now. God, it keeps lagging out. It keeps sending me the ever screen, which I don't want to look at. I'm probably gonna get finished last now. Actually, no, I'm not too far behind. 7th place carry now. I just touch that screen and changes to it. Oh. That turns off all lights for everyone.
What's Tamisha's favorite color? Pink?
Oh yeah, it makes everyone small, that's what it is. Let's make sure we're still screen recording, because something kind of weird happened there. For some reason I heard sound again, so I was kind of worried that maybe it stopped. Dang it, I missed them. As you can see, I'm just not very good at this. So I think that's gonna be it, guys, because honestly, yeah, you can do this pretty much any other game that you want to use, so in that case, it's my idea. So I'm gonna go to the next one now. Hey everybody, so the next thing we're gonna look at now is Game Boy Advance for iOS 11. So I got two here. I've got Man 95 and Classic NES. I'm gonna play them both for a very short amount of time. Okay, here we go. Click start. World 1 of 1 to 3. Dang it, sorry. I have internet right now. I'm glad the sound's actually working on this one. Maybe it's only an I. Dang it. Hold up. Okay, let's try it now. Hey, why am I getting some ads? Hold up, guys. I'm just gonna turn off Wi-Fi for a second here because I got like too many ads. Let's try it again. You might notice it's a bit glitchy, like the pixels are kind of all over the place. Dang it. Oh, shit. I'm never good at this. I only have one life left. I've got a checkpoint at least, so it's something. Sorry if the sound keeps cutting out like that. It's for the code to like use it, to play it. It's like it's getting screwed up or something. Dang it. I missed it. So to get to a different game on iNDS and GB for iOS 11, you most likely will have to refresh the app because there's no way to really get back to the. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the next one now. So let's go back into the app now, and I'll show you guys Man 95 now for Game Boy Color. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of weird. A lot of different EA Sports, all this stuff. We have a different setup too this time. Yeah, it used to be called literally. I remember back in the day, I used to be called Drawing Nine actually. They're just bad. And there's also okay, now you set up the teams, and I'm gonna ask you, whenever I try to like choose anything, like maybe reset the game. So I think you're supposed to do, I don't know if you're supposed to just watch the game. I think you're supposed to watch the game. At least that's how I figured that. Let's watch this.
They're very interesting. The sounds of this are very interesting. What is that? I don't know what that sound is, but it's something. I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to just very interesting sounds. A bunch of stuff from EA Sports here. 8-bit, but they actually made it. It's really smooth though, like 60 frames per second. Like I don't understand how they did it. Stand high. Run by number 48 for 1 yard. And then it chooses stuff for me. I don't really know. I don't know if it's just some sort of boot scoot or what it is, but fun to watch, I guess. Oh, this guy's legs are gone for a minute. Oh, touchdown! Touchdown! Oh, dang it! Oh, yes! 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 Yeah! I want to see one of these guys dance. I haven't seen one before. What is this? 1 point kick I'm choosing because I can't do anything. 21! Okay, yeah, these guys are seriously glitching out. It's good! Literally did this for every single thing. I can't get over this. What is that? I don't get it. Dang. Okay. I don't think literally when they pass to it makes that weird sound. I don't know why it does that. First down. First down. Okay, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Okay guys, so I don't know if this is going to be sideways for you or not. If it is, I apologize. Because there's really nothing I can do about it. I can't rotate the clip or anything. So if it is, you guys are just going to have to like deal with it. I'm sorry. But the next emulator we're going to be looking at in this video is called Gear System. By the way, I realize this is going to be a really long video actually, so just letting you know. So I got 3 games on here right now, including the one I just got. So I got 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games. Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and Triple Trouble. So let's look at the first one. Yeah, because this is a Game Gear, it's a bit small, but it's fine. I really don't care. So wait, if you actually want this to register, you have to click the pause button. Don't click the actual start button until like you actually start playing, because it won't work. I've tried it. It'll just send you a boot screen. Use the joystick to move forwards and backwards, and use the start button to go out. Including, you can use the second button too to do it. Actually, there's a classic version online. I thought that was the original version, but it's not actually. It's like a 2003 version or something. This is actually the real one. I'm really fast now. I think I made it, did I? Oh, I did. What's really good about Gear System is you actually go to the game session even while you're still playing a game, and that's genius. Because every couple games don't have that. If you found a Master System ROM, it should fill up the whole screen. Because Game Gear is a bit small, I think that's why it's I think this is why it's like that. So I really like this texture of this time. I think it looks great. Dang it! What's wrong with me? Go, let's go to the next game, guys, because I'm trying to make these pretty short. Okay, here's the next one. So here's Song That I Drug To. There's a bit of an intro to it. If you want to skip it, just click the pause button. And it's not so just go to the pause button again. You can see it's made a bit differently. And then I'm going to try to do triple control. There's also a game here, really. It's way smaller. There's two ways you can go with that, by the way. This way or the other way. I'm actually gonna try not to play that. I keep doing that. I'm gonna try to go over it, because... What is this? What's going on right now? Dang it, no, I didn't mean to do that. What the heck would I die there? Yeah, okay, hold on, let's go to the last one. I haven't tried this yet. So there's a couple boils and glitches like you just saw. And there's a line of pixels. It's screwed up one point. I don't really know. I haven't tried this before, but it's cool enough. Sega 1994. Oh, shoot. Is that a good move? I don't know. I'm just trying this out because I haven't tried it before yet. I also really want to get fun. It's really good. I can play the mobile version, like the iOS Sega. It's so good. Like the 2003 version. Then they say it's classic, but really isn't. It's actually newer. No, it's vintage. Hey guys, so the last one we're going to be looking at before we end off today is called ISSB, and I think the main reason why this is on emulators is not because it's not really much of an emulator actually, it's just a regular, honestly, application, But I think just for copyright reasons, they didn't really want to put it on the App Store. I don't know, honestly, the reason, but it's actually pretty good, because you actually play with other people on this one. You can see already, it's like these black boards and stuff. And also my iPad, yeah. It's also going through stuff, it's like on that. So with that weird sticky noise, I don't know what that is. So this is really, really good, this game. It's actually so good. You can play solo, by training, or you can go in a group against kind of brawl against other players, you can do that. And there's also a Bluetooth option here. Basically, I don't know why it has a picture of an iPad here, but basically, yeah, it's like an iPad like that, and you can search for nearby devices, for me and Ryan is a lot. For example, because it's nearby, and you can look for iPad, we're not going to do that, because Ryan with me today, but let's go to the actual game. Now, I want to be patient though, because it's the best guy here. And I can also go this one. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm going to this is really exciting, guys. You're gonna love it. It's like so much faster on the mobile, especially when you got other people play on it. Very fun. Dang, yeah, I was just doing 3 minutes because I want to get better that way. So let's do this. I like the music, it's not something kind of weird on this one. Right here. glorious. Oh. I got 8. 8 points. Very good. I got 4 deaths though. Could have been 12. So I got 5 deaths and I got 5 KOs. So 0 points for this guy. Mario got like... Mario got 1, -1. Sonic got -7. He got knocked off so much on... I thought he did better than... I thought he was doing actually pretty good, but I guess I was wrong. So guys, I actually have more to tell you about iEmulators. I downloaded a couple newer games. Something that I've been doing actually is I've been looking at newer, older Madden stuff, like older Madden years. So I have Madden 95, Madden 2000, and Madden 2002. I also have the other 2 sports. So I've got NBA Live 96, and for hockey I have NHL 2002 and NHL Hockey 95. Right now I'm going to show you guys NHL 2002 in this clip.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright. It's kind of hard to read all this. I know. Pretty good hockey book animation. It's pretty good. Pretty nice intro. It's cool. So we're gonna start playing now. Set up everything. So we want fighting, obviously. Rosters default. And I've already set it up so it's fresh as a Maple Leafs. I'm gonna play as Maple Leafs because they're a short team. Let's get going. I'm gonna play 1 quarter right now. Dang it. You do not want to hear that siren ever. Because it means, well, only when you score, that's when you want to hear it. Very nice sounds. No, I thought I had it. Dang it. I'm not seeing it. Dang it, I went too far out.
Face off. Face off.
Just right here. Dang it.
One
Dang
minute.
it. Oh, that's not nice and well.
Face off. Period over.
Ooh, so I'm currently 1-0. Oh man. Okay, I'll see you guys next clip. Hello, so here's another cool thing that I got in here. So what I've done actually is I've gotten more than just Madden 95. I actually went and got some other versions too, old versions. So there's Madden NFL 2002 we're gonna look at now.
It's in the game.
It's got a very good theme song. Or I don't know if it's theme song, I don't know. Very, very good. Guess we're gonna set up a match. eBay. I want to be in Minneapolis. Here you go. Going against all Madden. Let's see what happens. I'm sure what all this stuff again. Okay. Takes a bit of time, I know, but it works. So now we just gotta get into this. Takes a bit of time, but it works. Let's sort of throw it in the air. Game choosing match. Tails. And we did not win. Wow. And yeah, we're gonna have to kick now. Gonna do home, because why not? I'm most likely gonna get the ball first now, which is annoying. Probably should have made it so that we were the home team, but I didn't. I don't know why. Very far. Touchback.
First down.
Basically, scroll around trying to choose plays. We'll see, these old versions of Madden aren't very good. There's not really that much you can do.
Incomplete.
Alright. Okay, let's do that. 5 receiver split. 2nd and 10, we do not gain any yards. Oh dang it. That is a touchdown for your team, wow. Come on, baby. That's so nice. Not a good start whatsoever. Special teams, obviously, we're gonna choose. Circle block. No, there's that beating sound whenever they choose it, and we haven't yet, and then already they just...
Red 30!
See if we can block this, I don't know if we can.
And it's good.
Obviously, that's good. Mike, all Madden 7, Vikings? We haven't gotten the ball yet, you know, maybe we'll get a bit better. It's so smooth, too. I don't know if it's smooth for you guys, but it's actually super smooth for me. It's like, it literally like, feels like I'm playing like 60 paces. Kick at 58 yards.
First down.
Oh, dang it. No, I wasn't paying attention. Should I want to do the HP toss? This is like, oh dang, I'm not even, I'm getting stuck. Oh, I got bit of yards that much, and these players from like roster for long run, that's like embedded, like nobody, he's on team still. Oh dang it. Obviously, I'm gonna accept the penalty.
First down.
Oh, let's go. That's the first time for us to do. I'm gonna do defense. Okay, close. Let's try this. I don't know. Audible. Okay, it keeps saying that stupid audible thing. I don't know what that is. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh dang it, it was pass interference too, that's annoying. So such a
First down.
oh, how close am I? I hope I actually gain more yardage. I really hope so. Oh, I should have dislined it, then it would have just then we would have had more yards. Or maybe we did get more yards. Let's find out. Oh dang it, we're almost still at like the 50-yard line right now, this is annoying. Oh dang it, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the really I definitely lost
That one's gonna give him nightmares for weeks.
Man. I should have just dislined it. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, HP toss. Let's try it. I don't even know how this works. Yeah, it's not good at all. That one's gonna give him
nightmares for weeks.
I'm literally like third and okay. Clearly, I have to do something here, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. Oh dang it! No, it's not what I wanted at all. Deep curl. Okay, I'm hoping this is a pass play because I need to get yards actually. And so far, it's not really working. I'll go for it if I have to because.
Incomplete.
It's not gonna work, obviously. I don't know why I drew anything. T-motion. The last play. Probably most likely I'm probably not gonna go with. Probably not gonna work. I don't even know what the. What the heck? I don't even know what's going on there.
First down.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the next game. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so the last game I'm going to be showing you for this very second, I don't know if I'm going to add more or not. Actually, no, there's another game that I want to show you after this. Never mind. But what I'm going to show you right now, though, is, hold up. Is an NBA game that I found called NBA Live 96. It's for the Game Boy Color, so it's a bit older, but. EA Sports, the EA Sports logo, and Electronic Arts, yeah. Nobody cares about this. I can't skip this either. I've tried before. 1995. EA Sports, obviously. We got a couple other people. Black Bear Software. Tier text. And then we get to the credits. Here we go. Here's the actual setup. So we have exhibition, simulation, starter, 5. Actually, gonna do 3 minutes at the same time. This can actually last a long time. I'm not careful here. I want it to be just What's up? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this though, because I'm having more trouble. Okay, let me go to French Brawling now. And I'm gonna play as Raptor. This is a different level, and also the game quicker. I mean, it's not designed for actual regular Game Boy, because it's like just green, that's all it is. There's not really any color. The Game Boy Color has. Okay, so this is kind of slow moving, this game, just letting you know, so... Okay, so you start with the ball. Okay, so I actually tried filming another game of this, like, before, but it's stupidly, my screen recording server decided not to work that day. So, and I actually did super well in that game, actually. I managed to keep it tied, I think, for a while. Pass! Oh my god. There's so many glitches in this. It won't let me pass. It's not... I don't know what's going on right. So this is super slow moving, guys. This is kind of a different type of game that you might be used to. It doesn't... Backcourt violation, Toronto ball. And B. Dang it. Get the ball, Hey. Oh my. Okay, okay, I got pushed back. Okay, that was not me at all. It's so glitchy, this game. This is another problem. This game literally just riddled with plugs. Like some of the pixels are not even... What was that? A horrible pass. Not very good at all. It goes out. It's literally on their side too. Like I'm literally just gonna drive up to the net. Actually, I don't think I even can, which is annoying. Oh dang it! Yeah, it's me backcourt violation. I was like, oh no, it's not. Sorry, I'm probably sounding so stupid right now. Yeah, it's not gonna go in. I already know it. Oh, never mind. That did go in. Wow. Okay, so 2-2. Not bad. No rebounds yet. For some reason, I'm saying field goals instead of actual score, which I'm finding annoying. This is super slow moving, I know. Sorry about that. Just because it's so riddled with bugs. So that sound in the background is literally the audience, even though it sounds like a twin engine. That's gonna go in on Minnesota 4, Toronto 2. I'm normally a lot worse this game than like normally I can't even score like one basket on like actual ones. Dang it! Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the ball still on them up. Oh dang it! What's going on right now? Okay. Why not? Shoot! Dang it! Hey, I tried. I clicked the button. It's not working. Okay, this game is not very good. What's up? What? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to take a quick tea for a second, but I'm okay. They're currently trying to dunk, and they're gonna make it. Dang it! They actually tried it before. Okay, here we go. Let's try it this time. It won't let me run for some reason when I'm out of the court. I don't know why it does that. It just does. So I have to pass it every time. Just go quicker so I don't get a violation of being in the back court for too long. Dang it. No, I'm being taken backwards. What the heck? Oh my god, that's a horrible pass. Who's that? I'm gonna try to get from one quarter of this, even though there's not even a timer to show me what time it is. Which is annoying. Okay, hold on, what's going on? I don't actually know. Okay, well, this guy seems to have the ball and literally he's moving so fast right now. Okay, it shouldn't go in if I'm lucky. Dang, these guys have literally gotten like 8 points right now. Just take it out before you have a violation. It's probably not gonna go in, but who knows? Get over it. Good. Managed to get some points. So it's kind of hard to score in this game, even though it's not how normal basketball works, and it's easy to score, but... I'm just not even timing to show like how long there is left in the... Sometimes I feel like I'm about to violate the shot clock or something. yeah, I'm kind of do one more in the recorder just quickly to stop this clip. So I'm gonna do one more just because I want to. Okay, here we go. It's our ball now. It didn't quite make it, which is good. It's still 8-4. B the pass, by the way, and then when you're close enough, you click A and it shoots for you. Do not go out of bounds. I'm kind of worried here. How did that go in? Didn't look as close to going in at all, but I guess something must have worked. I don't know what. Catching up, just good. Because we were kind of behind before. I'm going the wrong way for sure. Not even moving. Let me just get the. Kill him. Where's my character? I can't even tell. Oh, let's go. I finally got a rebound for first time so far this game. Hoping this will actually come through. I'm lucky, so maybe this will go in. And yeah, it didn't, obviously. So I think we always wear like darker colored shirts, and we always wear lighter colored shirts. And that's gonna go in somehow. Oh, did it? Oh no, he got the ball back. Shoot, that's not good. Yeah, block it. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I blocked it. And I got it back again. How? Okay, yeah, went out of bounds. That's good. Pass. Okay, there you go. Come on. Just to minimize the chance of me getting a violation here. We're not moving. Just gonna drive right up there and put it in. Dang it! It was not good at all. This is like 6 rebounds too, with some of that. We've only gotten 1, which is not good at all. Kellen, I just need to get in front of this guy like I did before. I can't let this guy score again. Oh yes! Oh no, don't get pushed out, About to get pushed out right now. What's going on? Am I even passing? And I was about to get pushed out. Oh dang it, I took too long. This was gonna get a violation there, like. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Probably gonna go in most likely. Oh yes, survey, we're getting more rebounds now. This is important because I'm gonna try to get ahead of everyone. That's important because I can drive up and just put it in. Come on, just go in. Dang it, it's not gonna go in. So many rebounds. I haven't scored in a while, so it's good. No, wait, really? Dang! Oh, it's the first time they scored in a while, though, at least. Probably almost the end of the period, quarter right now, but half by now, but who knows. It's actually kind of fun to play, even though it's not very. Oh my god! Oh, that goes in, I swear. Are you kidding me? Did you see? This is rigged. Like, this is like randomized or something. Like, there's no way I'm showing up going in real life. Like, anyway, I think I'm gonna end it here just so this thing doesn't get corrupted. I'll see you later. Bye. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of my video, guys. I really enjoyed making it, actually. I hope you guys can go try playing these yourself. Just be safe. It's not too bad. Like, I don't think there's really gonna be. You guys are most likely gonna be fine, really. But just do be safe as well, a little bit. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Goodbye.